Hello and yes, welcome to another video with me, Rockboy680. Now today, my second video I'm uploading today, which I don't normally do, but it's something that I really wanted to take part in, and it is another contest entry. This contest entry is to the Vinyl Vault, who is another brilliant member here in the vinyl community who has some great videos. And yeah, his contest really hooked me. It was great. I study art at school, or I did, and I'm going on to study at sixth form now. It's something which I've always been interested in. One of the things which most interests me in art is album covers. So top 5 album covers. I was like, oh yes, this is my contest. This is a topic which I could talk about for ages. So you know, this was like, you know, I'm grateful that you've done the contest, to be honest, because it's such a cool idea for me. I've done loads of projects at school which involved me drawing album covers. I drew ELO Out the Blues, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, you know, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. I drew a load of album covers while I was at school. And you know, that's one of the things which I wouldn't mind doing in my life, you know, designing album covers, because they're so cool, they're so fun, and they attract the buyer to the album sometimes. But of course, what people expect in albums is obviously the music, but some people just go for the album covers, you know. Some people just enjoy picking up the covers and hanging them on their wall because they look good. So you know, it's always a fun topic for me to talk about album covers. So before I get started, I've got 2 things I want to do. First thing, I just want to say, you know, if you haven't checked out the Vinyl Vault's channel, it's great because he's so enthusiastic in his videos. That's why I love his channel so much. I've been watching your channel since, you know, you started. I don't leave comments too much because it's really hard for me to leave comments because I have to log in on my computer. My computer takes me forever to log in. So I don't leave comments on many people's videos. I don't do it in a harsh way. It's just, it takes me about literally 10 minutes to get logged on, and then it takes about 2 minutes to actually load the comment on the video. So it takes me for goddamn ever to put a comment on. But I have been watching your videos since roughly when you started. You know, so enthusiastic in your videos. I love how you get into these things so much. You know. It's so cool to watch you talk about these albums and stuff. I remember watching your contest entry to page, seeing you talk about Pink Floyd. I swear it was like, oh, that's brilliant. It was a really cool video, that one. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, so if you haven't checked out his channel, you've got to go check it out. And I'm going to leave a link in the description to his channel. But anyway, there's one more thing that I wanted to do before we get on with the contest. I wanted to do some honourable mentions, because there are some albums here which I really wanted to put in this video, but I couldn't because, you know, maximum of 5. So I've got about 10, 15 here, which I'm really quickly just going to hold up to the camera, honourable mentions. So here's the first one: Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. The Beatles, Abbey Road. Paul McCartney and Linda McCartney, Ram. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. The Who, Tommy. With the Beatles. War of the Worlds. This might surprise some people, but I love the cover. George Harrison, Gone Tropo. Beatles for Sale. Slow Hand, Eric Clapton. And last one, I love this cover because it's just like a classic summer day album for me now. Wings, Wildlife. So there's some honourable mentions, some album covers which I absolutely adore. But of course we could only pick 5, so I'm just checking I've got them in a decent order, and I think I have. So the good thing is, a couple of these albums I know you showed as well. Vinyl Vault. So this is going to be a lot of fun. You should enjoy seeing some of these. So I'm going to crack straight on because it's nearly 5 minutes into the video and I haven't started. So Led Zeppelin 3. Look at the cover. I'm sure you've all seen it before. But I love it. I mean, it's so creative. It's a lot of fun compared to the first 2 where they were a bit, I don't know, gloomy. I don't know what word to use. They are a bit mystical, a bit, you know. This one's just like a lot of fun. It's weird and wacky. And also, I love this bit, you get a little spinny thing here, so you can actually change the picture. Unfortunately mine's hasn't got the thing in the middle, so you can't actually twist it, so you have to pull it out a bit, and you can flick it around and change it, make it whatever picture you want. Who are we going to put in? Should we leave it there? Let's leave it there, that looks pretty decent. So yeah, you can change the cover around, you can get some really cool pictures going on here. It's an album cover which you can have a lot of fun with yourself, which is why it pulled me in to put it in this video. And I mean, yeah, it's just so much fun. There's a lot going on it, and it's really creative. This is an album which I think I might have to draw when I go back to my sixth form. If I get an opportunity to draw album covers again, that is. Next one. This one only just made my list. I'm surprised I put it in myself, but I love the logo. A New World Record by Electric Light Orchestra. I love the logo. And I love the city down here on it. I love the effect it has, like just casually coming in on the cover, I think. I mean, it's a bit of a boring cover if you don't look at this or the city, but the city comes in so well. And it's the first album where ELO used this logo, so yeah, it's another really fun cover. Now, it was between this and Ram, as I showed a minute ago, which made the list. And I really love Ram. That's another album I drew. I've got a big poster of it up in my loft, which I drew with paint and chalk. And the reason I went with this one is because the only reason I picked this one, really, is because it just looks so good. McCartney. I just love the covers so much. I mean, with the I think it's with this anyway, not with one of my Beatles books. Hang on, with this, I think you get a picture of the album cover where it's not been edited about. Hang on, let's see if I can find it. Is it? I'm hoping it's in here. No, it's not. Is it in the gatefold? I might have seen this picture in one of my Beatles books. Have we got a picture of it? No, we haven't. Anyway, you can actually see a picture of this in one of my Beatles books where even got the black edited out bits. But I really like the effects on the cover. I mean, I guess a lot of people would say it's pretty boring. You know, I just love it. I think it's so catchy. I used to have this as my, I used to have a BlackBerry. I'm not huge on phones, but you know, you have that BBM thing on there, BlackBerry messaging service, something silly like that, which everyone used to have, yeah. I'm embarrassed to say it, but I did used to have that, and this used to be my picture. That's how much I love the album cover. And of course, we're talking about the covers, but I'm also just going to throw in, I love the gatefold picture, and there's a nice picture of Paul on the back there. You know, it's really, really cool cover. So yeah, that one just beat Ram in for me. And then of course, I think you showed this one as well. Disraeli Gears, Cream. I'm a big Clapton fan, so I had to include one of his albums, and I really like this one and Slow Hand. I love Slow Hand because it's so simple, just the guitar, you know, it just looks cool. But this one, you know, is so fun and creative. You know, I mean, I love the effect, all the wings coming out from me. Is it an eagle or something? No, we just got wings coming off the Cream name, you know, so get rid of that. I mean, it's a lot of fun, this album cover. Yeah, it's just, I love all the effects on it. You can spot loads of new little things on here every time. Like there's some clocks, there's all these pictures down the bottom. Looks like we've got a garden here, there's some peacocks. Fantastic, fantastic album cover. Brilliant. And last but not least, this is not going to surprise anyone because I think I've always said this is my favourite album cover, and it probably always will be. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. In the CD, which I can't get out for you at the minute because it's in my box set, it's put away, but with the CD you actually get a little book, and there's a really cool picture of the Beatles when they were actually taking this photo, and you can see all the side, what's going on around them, and you can see one of these stand-up people on the side, and it's Hitler. I actually wanted Hitler on the cover at one point, and I think it was EMI that said, no, you can't have him on the cover. And it's a good job they didn't let them put it on the cover, because who knows, this album might not have done so well. But anyway, we're talking about the cover. I love all the people on here. You've got Wax, Beatle members, you've got Laurel and Hardy, you've got Bob Dylan up there. You know, there's just so much fun stuff going on this album. It's so colourful as well. This is not my best copy of Sgt. Pepper. I have some original monos and stereos. This is my this is my 80s copy. You see the barcode? But the picture is a bit more colourful and brighter, that's why I'm showing this one. And of course, if you're into that whole story about Paul McCartney being dead, you can also have a lot of fun with this album, because like, hang on, if we get this at an angle, which angle is it, I think, is it this way? I don't know, but this is supposed to say Paul or something, you know. And then also, you can also look at the back cover and go, look, Paul's turned around, he's dead. But, you know, it's a really fun cover. And again, I know we're only talking about the cover, I'm going to say the same thing as what I did with McCartney. The gatefold is great. I love this picture. Hang on. I'll show you how much I love this picture. I've got it up there on my wall. You see that? There they are, the 4 Beatles. So yeah, it's such a fun album in general, but you know, the cover is just brilliant. It's iconic. Everyone recreates this cover. You know, not just other artists, but movie stuff does it as well. Children in Need, they put all the kiddie characters on it and stuff. Everyone recreates this picture in Abbey Road. This album cover in Abbey Road, you know. Iconic, iconic, iconic album covers. So yeah, this is my favourite album cover of all time. It's brilliant. Anyone who disagrees, I'm sorry to be wrong. Anyway, there we go, there's my entry to your contest. It's a really, really good idea. I really enjoyed this video. Yeah, this is probably the one of the funniest videos I've done, because I love album covers. It's one of the things which I love about these albums, collecting vinyl. Because instead of just having a little CD like this, hey look, I got a little baby thing, I can go, ooh, look at this, I got a big one. So you know, it's a lot of fun album covers for me, so a topic which I love talking about, and yeah, great contest, man. I hope you enjoyed it. You've got a fantastic channel. As I said, go check out his channel if you haven't already, because it's fantastic. And yeah, subscribe to my channel and the Vinyl Waltz channel. Like the video, and I said subscribe, leave a message. Thank you very much for watching.